One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a team from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Roadrunners will put total leather to crank us up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. To the air, it's Dyer. The short hands, it's Morrow. There he goes. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Working that left side now. Got room at the 35. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Going up top again. Buys a little time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. He's going to run it. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And, man, that's impressive because I feel like this QB, he knew it, Reese. Like, he knew exactly where he needed to get to. He drops back. He wants to pass the football, but he's like, I got plenty of space to get the first down with a little extra, makes that decision, and gets the first down.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll try the right side. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Bulls have it with a first and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
Touchdown. Man, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10.
Returner is tackled down at the 12. And for UTSA Roadrunners will take over 1st and
10. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Collins. Coming out aggressively. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
A loss of 9.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Roadrunners will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He's got it. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
Take over 1st and 10.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Takes a handoff. It's Frazier. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Fighting off the defender. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Breaks the tackle.
And I would just hate to be in the shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back because, of course, you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elite speed to make you look bad on a highlight film somewhere, but you forget this guy can still run you over. And you saw it on that play.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. They'll go empty. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 15. To the air, it's Dyer. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
That's caught. It's Morrow. He gets it into enemy territory, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. Across the 25, he's got room. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
Good enough for a first down.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Going the other way, and he's got room. Smashes ahead. He's at the 40. At the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that is a massive momentum-shifting play that completely flips the field. Offense is in the red zone, bad decision, poor throw, it gets picked off. And how about the return all the way back to the opponent's red zone? That was incredible.
And how about this? You get to start a drive with a first and goal. Now trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat and keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. James Madison escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Dukes fans there today could have done without this one being so close. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Pulls it in. It's McMillan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bulls can really attack on this second and short. The give on the inside. Shakes off the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
First down for the offense.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the air. It's Dyer. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Turns it on at midfield. Breaks into the open. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Second down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's caught. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, and that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Green. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. And the Bulls will move the sticks.
Yeah, I like getting field goals and putting points on the board, but not when it's 4th and short, man. I'm going to trust my unit. He trusts his guys, and they come through for him. They're trying to get 6 on this possession and now set up with 1st and goal.
The Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Dyer. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown.
What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain when your defensive ends. You got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays. And you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
UTSA Roadrunners will take over 1st and 10.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The idea is keep moving it forward, able to spit it out quickly to the tight end and get a few.
And the idea on defense is to tackle the catch. Don't give them any yards after they make the reception. Nice job.
Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Quarterback moving. He's in open space downfield. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Looking to scramble. Blasted as he lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buying some time. He's going to take off. To the 15. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the 1st half. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now the play fake. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Roadrunner! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just when you thought that ball was out of reach, nothing appeared to be out of his reach there.
Yeah, he says just throw it up and I'll go get it. To track the ball all the way down the field and dive and lay out with that body control.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Bulls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Puts it out of the air. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. One more snap coming before halftime.
Get set, get set.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now they take the lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bulls will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside the 15, here's the return. Buys just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. fake the pass. It's Collins. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll try the run. Turning it on. Bust through behind his pad. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Leaves it with the running back. Powers through the defender.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
And the Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Firing to the right, complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the...
He'll take a shot. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Collins. The sweet feet buy a little time. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right edge. Splits the uprights, good. And that's going to tie it up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Got room to work. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. And the Bulls racing to the line in a hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that.
There he goes. Smashes him with the stiff arm. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. And their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
The Bulls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Here's the handoff. Finds a little space. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Man, it's it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Flips it out in the flat. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to...
Touchdown, Buffalo! And that one will put him up here in the second half. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 38 to Notre Dame. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Brings it in down the left side. Finds a seam. Past the 10. Touchdown, UTSA. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Slings it downfield. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Well, the offense is trying to make it look like run, so they play fake, and the tight end, he comes right out of his stance, vertical downfield, gets one-on-one with a much smaller DB, and is able to make the catch for a big game.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Steamrolls his way ahead. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. They go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. You used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Working the big fella downfield and outside. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, going to the air. Quick strike complete. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Going to the run, it's Frazier. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Zings it complete to the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Touchdown, Buffalo! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. Well, they got the touchdown, and the quarterback also had snot bubbles the size of his fist coming out of his nose after that hit.
Yeah, and you don't want to take too many of those shots. You got the touchdown, but the offensive line, obviously a little bit more protection would be good, but in the end, touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The option look finds just enough daylight to work its way up to the 19-yard line.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Tackle is made at the 20-yard line. Third down coming up.
The Roadrunners come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Quarterback adapted. He'll turn and throw back right, a dangerous idea. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second and goal coming up. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the ground with the back. He breaks a tackle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And that would be the definition of first down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football, get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Give to the running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
No gain on the play.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. On the run, it's Frazier. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the fourth quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Got his man on the outside. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down for loss of yards.
Gonna swing it on second down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space.
The pass on second down. Caught by the receiver. Gain of 37 on the play.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Shelton. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. The Bulls will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll run the option. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. Touchdown Bulls. They move on top here in the fourth.
That is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is all but over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air, it's Collins. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.